What's going on, guys? JD here with the next episode of Blood and Bones, A Sick Man's Tale. And today should be a fun episode because we are finally about to get some good stuff done. Oh, did you notice? I'm wearing a Damascus steel helmet. So sexy. Alright, so what we're doing today is we're getting ready to start, finally, with our first real machines from thermal expansion. And I'm getting all the materials prepped right now. So I've already got some steel, which I've made from smelting down a flint and steel, actually 2 flint and steel, and I think it was like 3 nether pig iron ore, and that got me 8 steel. So I'm going to put these things away now that I don't need them. If I'll grab them. And that goes there, and where are my flint and steels? Right here. Okay. So let's look at the components for what we're going to need. Now, not only are we going to need the pulverizer, we're going to need something to power it with, and we're going to use a steam dynamo for that. So for the steam dynamo, I'm going to need 3 Damascus steel, which we know how to make. It's just mixing bronze and copper. I'm going to need, oh, wait. I need to look at something. We're going to need more tin than that, so, do I have any more? 10? There we go. Rin 10 K9 copper right here. So for the steam dynamo, we're going to need a silver ingot. I've already got that. We're going to need some red alloy ingots. Now, I don't have any of those. And how I'm going to make those is I need to get some redstone. I'm going to either combine it with iron and an induction smelter. Well, that's not going to work. Or I can pull it from Tinker's Construct. And how we can make this molten conductive red metal is we have a few options. We can mix molten redstone with iron, which would be 4. Or we can mix 3 molten redstone with 2 copper. Okay, or we can mix it with aluminum, or we can mix it with tin. It's our choice of how we do it. Now, I'm definitely going to go the route of aluminum or copper and redstone. So to do that, I've cooked up some of the nether redstone that I found, and I'm going to place this here, and I'm going to smash that to get me some redstone out. I'm hoping I get some duplications off this. Boom. That gave us 44. Not bad for 9. And our last 3. Boom. Alright. Now if you notice, my farm's gotten bigger. Still got all my cows down here, and I probably need to clean them out a bit. But I've also got chickens now going up 1 rack above. I decided to do a little vertical growth. I need these eggs. I've been waiting on eggs for a long time. But all I'm going to use them for is to try to get more chickens for right now. You should not have come this way, chicken. Alright. Now, we have plenty of redstone. Now, how many of those are we going to need? Let's take a look. We need 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, we know how to make copper gears. That's not hard. It's just copper around iron. Damascus steel, we're going to need iron for that. I actually may not have enough iron now that I look at it. Alright, let's come over here to the pulverizer for a second. This is bronze. We've got 8 ingots, but those 8 ingots are going to be used just in these gears. So we're going to need to make at least 2 more of these ingots. We're going to need to make a piston. So there's another one of these. That's 4, as well as some more iron. Then the big drop on our heads is the machine casing. The machine casing takes 4 steel and 4 heptazon ingots. Heptazon's not hard. Or heptazon, whatever. It's 1 gold dust to 3 bronze. So we're going to need to make even more bronze. Okay? And then our motor is 2 steel ingots, an aluminum ingot, some redstone, and copper coils. Okay? So copper coils are copper bars through a draw plate. A draw plate. A draw plate is 9 diamonds in a block with 2 steel sawed by diamond saw. So you're going to need to spend 10 diamonds to make this draw plate. But that also opens up our string economy by being able to create wool gens to shear sheep. So that's okay. We'll deal with that. And we've already got the 10 diamonds right here ready. Now one of the big questions is, do I have enough iron? So I've got 6 here. Let's grab that. I don't think I have enough, to be honest with you. But we're going to try to pull it out of our ass and see how well we do. So I know I'm going to need at least 1 silver ingot. And let's get started. Let's do the steam dynamo first. Okay. silver ingot I've got. I need the Damascus steel. Do I have any? Now I had, at one point in time, an entire block of Damascus steel sitting around doing nothing. And apparently I used it, which sucks. So, I don't have any Damascus steel. So there's the first bit of iron I'm going to have to use. Now I do have one iron dust right here. And I've got some more right here. Waiting on this piece to come out. Voila. Okay, so let's start off. We're going to make a little bit of bronze. Oops, did the recipe backwards. It helps if you do the recipes the correct direction. So, some bronze. That's going to give us 4 of those. Okay. Now with the bronze, we just need 2, and then we need 3 iron. And that's going to give us 5 of these. Okay. Let's let that get cooking right here. Okay, so there's that. Now we've also got the 2 extra bronze we were going to need, so we'll put that there for now. So let's take a look. We need 2 copper gears. We've got the Damascus steel being made. We've got the silver, so we just need the red alloy. Now the red alloy, we said that we could take copper. We need 2 of these smelted into ingots. I think that was supposed to stay there. Doesn't matter. Alright, 2 of these smelted into ingots. Now let's head over here to this. Now I know I'm going to need to make several of these. And so it's 3 per. We're going to start off with 9 of them. And it's 2 of these. So we're going to need 6 of these in there. So let's let that start melting down. While that's melting down. Okay, you're done. So let's do 1, 2. Let's grab those bad boys. And let's see here. Where are we at now? Oops, wrong one. So the piston, it's just iron. And yeah, we can get after that one pretty quick. So as soon as this is done. Oh, that's gears. I'm not being intelligent. Is there more than one recipe for this gear? Used to you could use a stick. I may actually have to go grab some iron. If I do, that really sucks. Because I was hoping to just burn right through all this business. I don't think I have any nether iron ore right now. And I'm really trying to preserve these nether ores. Now if you look, I got a bunch of shadow iron now. And that's awesome. Because here soon, I'm going to use my, there we go. Got 3 of these. I'm going to use my pulverizer to start smashing those ores down and get massive ore duplication out of it. It really goes a long way when you do it that way. Okay, so let's get to cracking here. We got a backpack? Yep. Alright, so the first thing we're going to make is our reception cable. So our silver ingot and our 2 redstone energy ingots gives us a redstone transmission coil. Now that is what we want. Yep. Okay, so let's grab that out. Now that covers that. Now I need the copper. Oops. Let's cook 2 of these. I have a distinct feeling I'm going to run out of iron. I know where some's at in the nether, but man, mining normal ores in the nether is so dangerous if you don't have silk touch. It's redonkulous. Alright. Now usually I try to have all these materials ready, but I wanted to go through the basic processes of showing you how I'm making a lot of the alloys, at least this time around, so that there's no confusion. So there's that. Okay, so now we're ready. These go here. This goes here. This goes here, here. Whoops, wrong one. There, there, and there. And then our cable goes to the top, and that gives us our first dynamo. Congratulations, we can now create power. Okay, job's done. Now for the pulverizer. Now for the pulverizer, we need 2 more sets of gears, and these need to be bronze. So let's click all this bronze up. Alright, let's go back to it for just a second. Now in here, I'm going to need to make an magmalon and 2 more red alloy ingots. Okay, what else am I going to need red alloy for? We know we're going to need one in there, so there's 3. And that should be all of my redstone alloy ingots. Okay, so we need to make 3 of them. Okay, that's basically the exact same recipe that I just did. So let's come back over here, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, and we can just half this, 6. Toss those in, and we're going to get back the appropriate amount shortly. Come on, bronze. Slow stuff. Alright, let's kick. Oh, you can stay. I'm cool with that. We need at least 2 iron ingots right here. Alright, so those 2 ingots are going to go here and here, and we're going to need a third. So let's just go ahead and toss it in there. The third is going to be for the piston. And then in here, I don't think we're going to need any more. Okay. There's that. And there's that. Okay, so let's make some gears right quick. So there's our 2 bronze gears. There's our other 2 bronze ingots. Okay, and that takes care of these pieces. Now, if the redstone is ready, I'd like to make the redstone reception coil, but we need to make ingmalin. And this is another alloy. And to make ingmalin, we need gold dust and iron. I knew there was something else I needed it for. Now I've got the gold dust right here. So let's just clear this out. We want 3 of these. I think 2 of these. Yep, there we go. And we're going to get 5 of these. So now we're going to throw that in and let that batch cook up. And let's go see if we're ready to pour our ingots out yet. Should be. There we go. We got 3 more. Lovely red bricks. Red alloy ingots. Okay, now the red alloy ingots are going to come from, or we're going to use to combine here. So let's clear that. Drop this bad boy in. This bad mamma jamma there. And there we go. So we have the start of our machine coming together right here. Now what we need next is our piston or our machine block. Okay. Now piston, it's not very hard. It's one of these which we've already got. 1 piece of iron. Okay, we can do that. As soon as I can realize what I've done with my iron. Oh, it's in this backpack. Okay, so let's cook up a piece of iron. And we're going to need some cobble. Okay, so let's clear this out. Cobble goes to the sides. Redstone bar below. Wood across lay top. Grab the iron bar. Oh well, I already had one. That's interesting. Oh well, whatever. There's our piston. So that goes here. Now, on to the hardest part, the machine frame. Heptazon is not too bad. It's going to require some bronze, 3 to 1 gold for each heptazon. Now I think it puts out a total of 4. Let me make sure. Yeah, so we only need to do the recipe once. So do we have some bronze sitting around? Probably not. We used it all. We were very careful about that. But we've got tin. And we've got lay copper to give us 4. Give me those. And then we just need our gold. I know I didn't use all of that gold that's in here. Terrible memory. Terrible. But I think I need 3 of them. Let me check. Nope, 1 for 3. Okay, cool. Perfect. So let's drop these in here. Drop one of those in there, and we're going to get back our 4 heptazon dust. Let's set that to cook up. This furnace will work. Alright, next step, we've already got our steel, the 4 that go around the edge. They're sitting right here. Okay, so next, redstone reception cable we've already got made. Next we need to make the motor itself. Now to make the motor, we need some copper coils, an aluminum ingot, some steel ingots. We've got all that, we've got that. The only thing we don't have is the copper coils. And to make that, we take copper ingots and run them through a draw plate. For a draw plate, we need to make the saw. The saw has 3 stone rods and 2 sticks. Okay, let's get to that. Alright, and that. Okay, and let's clear this recipe out. Sticks. Whoops, before we do that, we need to do this. One, two, okay. And we're going to put these here. We're going to put these here. We're going to clear you out. Where are my diamonds? Some females taking them. Alright, that's going to give us our diamond saw. Okay. Next, let's clear that again. And let's run everything around. And we're going to need a diamond block. Clear it again. Put the diamond block. Oh yeah, we need our steel ingots for this part. We need 2 of the steel ingots we've been sitting on. Take your steel, arrange it to either side, put your diamond block in, make sure your steel is in the correct window, and we get 4 draw plates for that cost. Now with the draw plates, we need some copper ingots, 2 of them. I'm about to starve to death. No, I've got cheeseburgers on me. I shall live. Okay. So, copper. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take these copper ingots and run them through a draw plate, and that's going to give us the copper coils that we need. So we need 2 of those. Whoops. And we're just going to set these draw plates to the side until we need them again. Alright. Now, pulverizer. The heptazon should be done. Or did I start cooking that? Yeah, I already got that. Okay. So there's the heptazon. The steel I already have. So we just need to finish this up. So this requires 1 aluminum ingot, some steel ingots. Okay, here's my aluminum. It looks like we may actually pull this off after all. Let's cook that aluminum ingot up. Took a lot of crazy alloys, but we got there. Alright. So let's open our bag, our crafting bag, and let's put this in the window along with some redstone and some steel and 1 piece of aluminum. That gives us our motor. Let's clear that out. Put our motor in the window. Put our steel in an X. And put our heptazon in as a cross, and we'll get our machine frame. Okay, so clear that out. Drop the machine frame back in. Put in our redstone reception coil. Our 2 gears. Our 2 ingots. And our piston. And voila, we have our pulverizer. Dun 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 dun, success. Now this is where this lovely tank that we made so long ago is about to come in very handy. Okay? And so are several tricks that I kind of told you guys I was going to be making use of eventually. So with the pulverizer, what I want to do is I want to be able to obviously dump ores and whatnot into it and get stuff out of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our pulverizer. I'm going to set it slightly off the ground for now. So we're going to set the pulverizer up here. And let's go ahead and move that log now. Okay. Now the power, we're going to input power from right here. And this dynamo only requires a couple of things. It requires, one of those things that it requires is water. And I should have a bucket somewhere. Where is my bucket? Okay, I'm not sure where my bucket is, but we're going to use a different trick. So, oh, by the way, I have a brewing stand now, and I've been making a lot of fire resistance potions for my trips to the nether. They're coming in super handy. What we're going to do is we're going to scoop up some water into these. And for now, we're just going to use this portable tank as is. I'm going to be upgrading this tank very soon, though. So for now, let's put some water in here. Okay. And if you happen to hear a young lady yelling, it's my daughter. She's sleeping on my chest right now because she's having nightmares. Alright, so currently the tank is set to input, so no water is going into the dynamo. We want to set the tank to output. And we're going to use our wrench to do that. So the tank just dumped a whole bunch of water into here, 4,000 buckets, or 4 buckets worth, and filled this up. So at this point, if I just give this some kind of fuel, it's going to start powering this pulverizer. But our pulverizer isn't really ready to be powered. It needs a little bit of configuration work done to it. So first off, we want to change this to orange. Okay. And we need some chests, and I think I've got a couple of extra chests somewhere. I'm just not sure what I did with them. So what we'll do is we'll just make some new ones real quick. So here's a chest. Oh, I need to do that. What am I thinking? So we'll grab 2 chests out of there. And we're going to set these chests up out here to the side just like this. Alright. Now the first thing that I want to use to break down is let's do this diamonds. These will come in handy. And plus, it's always fun to see lots of diamonds come out. Alright. Now, we don't want this to require anything, so low signal and it'll turn on and be powered. Okay, that looks good. Let's burn up some lumber here. So, we're creating steam. We're creating energy. You can't see any energy because the energy is being pumped directly into this machine. So its RF is rising, and it's going to begin to pulverize. And for every one of these nether diamond ores that we get and throw in here, they just pulverize one, we get out 5 freaking diamonds. That's awesome. That means those 6 diamonds we just threw in there, it's going to give us back 30 in return. Now, there's a lot of improvements we can do to this machine and this setup, and I'm going to be doing them soon when I get a little bit more materials. For example, I'm going to improve the size of this tank and its capacity. I'm going to be adding a hopper onto this steam dynamo with a chest on top, kind of like the same setup that I have for my Tinker's Construct, so that I can keep bulk wood in here to keep this thing running better. And I'm going to set the entire dynamo up on a switch so that when it doesn't have anything going into it, it doesn't sit there and just run and power it for no reason. Let's start breaking down this shadow iron. That's important stuff right now. We're also going to set up a hopper and a chest on top of the pulverizer right here so that we can add bulk quantities of minerals to this. But yeah, we've got our machines running. We now have true ore duplication in the fact that we can smash that stuff down. Every time we crack open a piece of shadow iron, we're getting 2 for 1, so that's great. And so we're going to be able to make our shadow steel stuff by mixing that shadow iron with some of this Lemurite. And that's our next tier in pickaxes, so we're going to be moving out of Damascus steel tools finally and into shadow steel. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyways, shorter episode this time around, guys, but I think we got some cool stuff done. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you want to see more, like it, subscribe. Either way, leave me a comment, tell me how I'm doing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Sorry this one was so short, but I wanted to get in and just kind of get this machine set up and running and show you guys around. Oh, I did have one other thing to show you. We'll do this right before we cut out for the day. So, we've got celery finally. This was one of the plants that I was waiting forever to get. And we've got, obviously we've been growing peanuts for quite some time. And we know that we can turn peanuts into lay peanut butter, like so. Now one of the cool things is if we take celery with our peanut butter, we get celery and peanut butter, which is a light meal. I don't really care about the meal so much, but here's what's awesome about it. That gave us back the 2 jars. So every time we turn peanuts into peanut butter and either make a peanut butter sandwich or celery or whatever, we actually are going to get back the glass jars that are used in that recipe. And that's really nice because it allows us to keep doing kind of our infinite water trick where we can pick up water from here and put it into here without ever actually using the source block of water up. And so that's really awesome. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Until next time, take it easy.